Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Different and welcome to Different's YouTube channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful day like your girl. And if not, you better be manifesting, planning, and preparing for a better one because it's surely coming to you all for show. And so for those that are new, welcome to my YouTube channel. For those that don't know, I'm an author, motivational speaker, and CEO of my own business, Third Eye Entertainment LLC, a business that strives to bring social awareness to society through our products and services in which we educate, inspire, and entertain all at once. So if this is your first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy to have you. Be sure to hit that subscribe channel before you leave. Thank you so much for that, as well as if you guys are coming back, welcome back. You know, for you girl, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you all know that Mondays, which is today, happy Monday, November 14, 2022. On Mondays, we have our motivation content that I drop. And so this was no different. It's going to be for our motivation vlog, entitled it, that come up like Cardi B or that comeback like Robert D. Yes, now let me break it down, that title, why I've chosen that, because in my opinion, or one person's come up who I admire is Cardi B, from the way, you know, she's come from, you know, working on that stripper pole to, you know, cashing in on $1 million deals and you know, just being that it girl and you know, making a wave and making a name for herself, and you know, people truly putting respect on her name, and you know, the way she's just, you know, representing for, you know, the women. I truly admire that. And so if it's any come up that, you know, I would like to have, or that come up that I'm working like towards, it would be one like Cardi B. And so for anybody out there that's going for their dreams and goals and working towards it, you know, you got to have that mindset like Cardi B, having that come up like she did. And I also titled it the other half, for those who usually, you know, are working on that come up, and you know, they fall short or they give up on her, or you know, they have them setbacks. You know, it's that comeback, you know, we like to call it. And if it's any type of comeback or anybody's comeback story that I admire or would like to have, would be Robert Downey Jr., man. You know, in the late 80s, early 90s, this man was just a party animal, you know, drinking, drugs, you know, women, getting arrested, you name it, he was all about it. But you know, he changed his life around, you know, got the opportunity of a lifetime playing Iron Man, you know, in the Marvel franchise, and you know, has turned himself into a billionaire. You know, he's a hero to a lot of people, and so that's a motherfucking comeback for you. So if there's anybody's comeback you want to have that comeback like Robert Downey Jr. And so that's why this vlog is going to be titled that. And so when you guys, for those, again, on that come up, you can pick and choose any type of, you know, mindset you want to have. But if like I said, if it's anyone that I've had or admire, it would be Cardi B's. Now, I'm interested in knowing who's come up you guys admired, or you know, what you guys are doing, working on your come up. So you know, let me know in the comments, you know, who's come up you think was the hardest. You know, I also admire Glorilla's come up. You know, people like to call her an overnight sensation, but we all know, and you looking at her background, she's been doing, you know, this for a minute. It's just when she dropped, you know, F and F, you know, that was an overnight hit. But you know, she's been putting in that work, and you know, it takes divine intervention, in my opinion, for you to have that come up or that come back. But you know, no matter where and how you look at it, you have to still and steady put in that work and grind and not give up. And so whether if you're having the come up or that come back, you still have to grind. You still have to put in the work. And just work like you got it, and you scared to lose that mug. And so that's the mindset that I have. You know, I'm grinding and working in any way that I can, with all of the resources that I have available to me. You know, I don't got it like that. You know, before the pandemic, I was, you know, and I had a nice safety nest egg and was able to travel. You know, I had a nice paying job, but that all changed for me. Like, you know, other people just living life, it happens. And so I have to think different now. I got to move different now. I got to grind differently now. But all in all, no excuses. I'm still on my come up, even at times when I've had setbacks. You know, I turn into that mindset. I'm gonna have that comeback like Robert D. I'm gonna do like how he did it. I'm gonna change and then keep going and not stopping. And so I also, you guys, you know how I do as well, you know, with my motivation logs. I don't believe in just, you know, you have to hear from one person, you got to hear from more than others. And so with that being said, check out this dope inspirational or motivational vlog I found from Absolute Motivations channel. It's called The Days That Break You Will Be the Days That Make You. And I like that title. I like how, you know, they put that. And they also say, you know, you must keep going. Basically, you know, again, whether if you're having that come up or that comeback, you got to keep going. So check it out. And once it is done, you come back, rock out with your girl, and I'll give you a little bit more info of what's going on in Different World. Yep, here it is.
You will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days.
People are often afraid of moving forward, and no wonder, but you should be way more afraid of not moving forward. And so if you get that hell behind you, it's like, well, do I want to go there? Well, I don't have the effort, the energy. I'm not even sure that it's the right thing. It's like, well, do I want to go back there? It's like, no, definitely not that. If you don't feel that hell, then you're not nearly as motivated as you could be.
The most important step we'll ever take in life is our next one. A lot of us get our feet stuck in concrete. We get our feet stuck in concrete because we're afraid to make enemies. We're afraid to speak what's on our mind. We're afraid of being in that group of people. And when you walk away, we're afraid of what they might say behind your back. All that fear clouds your brain, clouds your thinking. One thing in life, you're gonna always have haters. Embrace them. If you can walk in water, trust me, your haters will say you can walk on water because you can't swim. Learn one thing, shut the noise out. Embrace the fact that people don't like you. It means you're doing something right. Stay hard, stay in the fight.
The one thing that you have to understand about mental toughness, there is no one thing. You know what? Every time you decided not to take the right path, you know why you didn't do it? Because it was too damn hard. That's why. That's why people don't take the right path. That's why you ask, what's the one thing? Boy, don't we wish it was that simple. There's no one rule to success. There's no one rule to winning. Those rules are endless. Mental toughness is a continuing battle of what's going on in your head.
It's time for you to take your deep dive into the deeper parts of yourself. Uncover the greater parts.
So don't judge your success by the masses, what they think of you. Judge yourself by what God told you to do.
It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. And those words, I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul, became a mantra for me. What it said is, I am responsible for the choices that I make in my life.
To the future think for a moment. Future think a year from now. If you kept the things in your life that you're complaining about, the things in your life that keep in pain, the things in your life that are stealing and robbing your peace, how is your life going to be a year from now? Right now, picture your life by just removing those things. Maybe it's one thing, maybe it's two things. Removing those things, how much free is your life going to be?
I think that among the things that prevent us from acting is the fear of failure. And if you've already failed, you don't want to fail again. The pain of that, the disappointment, the fear of loss is another thing. Because many times when we do those things that we know we need to do, we feel that we might lose somebody. that we love very much and care about. We don't want to hurt anybody. Many of us don't act because we want other people's approval. We want everybody to like us and to accept us, and that's not possible.
But unless you know three things: number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here?
Maybe you need to rename your storm. Yeah, it sucks. But this is going to be sanctified. Yeah, it's hard. But somehow healing is coming out of this. I told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. Can I say it a different way? In this world you will have a storm.
Down moments, and you're going to have them. When that conversation starts talking to you, and it's going to talk to you, what you will do is you can pull that out and read it, and it will build you up. Life will knock you between the eyes. It will catch you on the blind side, come out of nowhere, stuff you can't anticipate.
And so the first thing is the power of choice. Finish this sentence for me. I choose to be blissful rather than blank. I choose to be blissful rather than blank. What would your answer be? One of the emotions I challenge you to experience more of in life is bliss. You know, we are the calibration of maybe the 5 emotions we experience on a regular basis. And so if you're experiencing depression, frustration, worry, fear, anxiety, pain on a regular basis, you're gonna have one life. If you're experiencing bliss and fulfillment and ecstasy and joy in your life and contribution, recognition and significance, if you're experiencing love, you experience those emotions, you have a totally different life. We have the power to choose which emotions we want to experience. Not making a choice is a choice. A non-decision is a decision. If you don't choose consciously to begin to experience the emotions you want, what are the 5 emotions that if you could choose them, you'd experience on a regular basis?
All right, everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that inspirational video by Absolute Motivation. Be sure to check them out, show them some love. After you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, head on over to their page and check them out. But as you guys, seen, the basis of that video is no matter what life throws at you, whether it's you on the come up or the comeback, you keep going, you keep striving, and never give up on yourself and on your dreams, man. If you examine it, all of these, celebrities you're seeing online that's, living that life, the Kardashians, all of the rappers, who's all of a sudden having any success, take a look at their background and, how they came up and how they did it. You will see they didn't become an overnight sensation. They had to put in their work. They had to grind. They had to take some L's and some setbacks. They had to make some sacrifices, but they kept going and never gave up. They always believed in themselves, and eventually they made it, no matter how long it took. And so that's how you have to think when it comes to you and your goals. You invest in yourself as well. Believe in yourself. Don't give up on yourself. You know, start like how I'm doing it with, you know, morning affirmations. You know, first and foremost, you know, thanking God for waking me up this morning and giving me the strength I need, as well as, you know, physically getting in check. I'm back in the gym now, thank God, and, you know, trying to stay consistent with it. You know, I've been doing good now, and, you know, I try not to think about it too much, because when I do that, I get too into my head, and then that's when I start, you know, tripping. And so I just take it one day at a time. And so I encourage those out there that's going for their goals to, you know, keep going. You know, hats off to you, and never give up, man, and have faith in yourself. And, you know, what's meant to be will be. And so with that being said, if you like the message I'm bringing with you guys today about, you know, the motivation of that come up like Cardi B or the comeback like Robert D, be sure to show me by liking, sharing, comment, and definitely subscribing to this YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, Different World, you guys. What else we got going on in Different World? Tomorrow we have our social awareness vlog we're dropping as well. That's going to be in dedication. It's November. So it's for prostate cancer awareness for the men. Last month we had breast cancer awareness, so, you know, November is the Movembers, so it's for the boys. I think I'm going to title it, or I'm going to call it a free balling, or for the free ballers out there. I don't know, we'll see. But stay tuned for that, you guys. Then I have, you know, my Wednesdays, we have podcasts and so on and so forth for the week coming. But that's why you got to come back. You got to subscribe and hit that notification button and then see what's going on in Different World, yeah? What else we got, you guys? Don't forget as well, be sure to go to my website, differenceworld.net, and you can check me out on all my other social media handles, my Facebook, my Instagram, as well as my Twitter. As a matter of fact, it should be at the bottom of the screen scrolling by. I'm getting a little better with my graphics now, so, you know, work with your girl. But definitely go to my website, differenceworld.net, and you can check out all my social media handles there, as well as, don't forget, you can book me or request for me to join any type of motivational speaking events or grassroots conversations you guys want me to be a part of. I am free of charge as of now, but be mindful, you know, it won't be soon before long for your girl arrives, and then, you know, I'll be booked 5 years in advance. So get them while I'm hot, you know. So with that being said, as well, you can also get my book, What If? A Controversial Paradigm Shift, should be popping up right here by now. Again, it's a book that's written to encourage and inform thought-provoking conversations about injustice and systemic racism in America. And I've done this through graphic and provocative illustrations. So again, be advised that it is intended for a mature audience. It is sensitive content. So if you cannot take this type of heat, then don't bother coming to this kitchen, okay? But if so, definitely head on over to differenceworld.net and get your copy, you guys. I truly appreciate all the love and support that I am getting, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep grinding, because like I said, I'm on my come up like Cardi B, and I'm gonna have that come up like Cardi B. And so you guys need to have that mindset as well, or that comeback like Robert D. There is no more in between, you guys. And so as well with that, moving on the agenda, we have our mental health wellness check. You know, we always make sure here at Third Eye ENT, as well as in Different World, advocating for mental health wellness is a must, including with myself, being that the holidays is right around the corner, and dealing with the first year anniversary of the loss of my mother. She passed away in my arms last year, the day after Christmas. And it is hard for me. At times I find myself having my little moments, but sticking to, you know, my plan of action of, you know, staying active and reaching out to people and, you know, staying focused on my vlogs, and as well as, you know, doing these interviews and promoting my book is what keeps me going. And so as well as, you know, encouraging others. So I want to take this time to encourage you and anybody else out there that may be watching this to know that it is okay to not be okay, but do not sit there and not be okay. go get help. Whatever it is that you may be feeling, any type of mental anguish, being, depression, feeling suicidal, anxiety, even dealing with bullying, or any type of relapse or recovery, whatever the mental anguish may be, go get help. Go do whatever it is that you need to do to free yourself from that mental bondage, so you do not go off the deep end and take anybody with you. And so for those that may need it or know anybody that may need these mental health resources, please share them with them. The suicide or the crisis hotline, I don't like saying the suicide, no, let's just say the crisis line. The number is 1-800-273-8255, or you can text or call 988, or if you would like, you can just text 741-741. For those that would prefer, you can go online to mentalhealthishealth.us, and for those that also, it's other resources as well. So I got, what else? 988lifeline.org. And for those that are outside of the U.S., please, you can check out encounseling.com. Again, that is spelled ENCONUSELING.com. That's a directory that has different countries, website, and phone numbers, or crisis hotline numbers that you can check out. And just remember, it is okay to not be okay, but do not sit there and not be okay. Go get help, whatever that may be. And again, just remember to do your own, homework and find what works best for you. Check your own local listings, do your own research online, and just know that, you're the captain of your own ship, and you decide where it steers and where to navigate it, or, when it's time to sink it. And just know that, it's never okay to sink your own ship. But in whatever that you are going through, you are not alone, and you will get through it. And so with that being said, we're going to go moving on, and in close out of this vlog, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to stay tuned for the next one that's coming up, you guys. And remember, for those that's feeling like they're destined for greatness in life, you got to have that mindset first and foremost of like, you're gonna come up like Cardi B, or you're gonna have that comeback like Robert D. There is no more in between. And again, so you feeling for you destined for greatness, you gotta manifest, plan, and prepare for it, and then it will surely come to you all. Different world, come and learn. Peace. Ooh, child, I'm tired, I gotta get up out of here.
What if?
What if in 1619 Africans started dealing in slave trading?
The tables were turned around.
What if they kidnapped millions of Englishmen, women, and children from their homeland and brought them to America on a slave ship?
What if a controversial paradigm shift is a book written to inform and encourage consistent, thought-provoking conversations about injustice and systematic racism in America through graphic but provocative illustration? What if provides a different perspective by detailing controversial deaths and events as 4 categorized paradigm shifts: historical, political, precedent, and hypothetical? What if? A controversial paradigm shift by author Difernt. Go to differentsworld.net.